defendant, and they lived together. But the defendant ended up leaving him. After their breakup, Larry started dating another woman, but he discovered she was the defendant's daughter. Larry's suing his ex for stolen property. Defendant Lakeisha Lathan says when she met Larry, she had a boyfriend, but she liked Larry because he was a drug dealer and had a lot of money. Lakeisha insists Larry knew he was dating her daughter, and she's countersuing because she claims Larry harassed her.
Start with you.
Okay, Your Honor. Met Lakeisha back in 2008. She moved in with me.
How long after meeting her?
Probably about a month or two. She brought her two sons with her. During that time, I found out she had a daughter, but her daughter, I had never met her. She didn't live with us. But our relationship lasted about 7 months. She ended up pregnant, and she made the decision to leave me for her ex-boyfriend.
Who was she impregnated by?
Me. But we still kept in contact. You know, I would call her, see how her and the pregnancy doing. She would call me, see if I had any money.
Yeah.
But, you know, eventually she had the baby, but it was complications. Lived past 18 days.
Oh, God bless you, man. Sorry to hear that.
But
sorry about that. Go ahead.
Eventually, you know, we still became like casual friends, talked to her in there off and on. But recently, I met her daughter. I didn't know it was her daughter when I met her. She started coming to my house.
Where'd you meet her?
At a friend's house.
Mutual friend?
So she come over 2 or 3 times. But after that, I found out that was her daughter. It was too late.
How did you find that out?
She called me, asked me could I bring her some toilet paper over. When I pulled up, she said...
Not me. Not me.
Pulled up to bring her items and them.
She called me on the phone and said, I'm going to send my daughter out to get it. Her daughter came out.
Oh, wow.
It was too late then. So,
had her daughter already known of the two of you?
Good morning, my bae, Ebony.
Don't know. I never.
So when she came out to the car,
When she
did
came,
she say,
she was shocked.
Okay.
I'm like, you know, that's how we found out.
Okay.
But anyway, her daughter ended up coming to spend the weekend with me. And
After that?
after that, that's when she found out.
How?
Her daughter, I left to go to a friend's house to help a friend out. When I came home, my front door was open.
Paper too.
Right.
Want to know how to get a free phone service and a new tablet? Q-Link Wireless is a government program giving you unlimited data, talk.
You, toilet paper man.
I came home. My front door was open. I went in the house. I noticed her daughter was gone. There were several items missing. I attempted to call her. I couldn't get through. I posted something on Facebook how somebody could steal from you that you're doing something for. She responded.
Let me allow her to give some background, then we'll get back to the details of the property that you're making reference to. Ma'am?
I met Larry back in 2007, late 2007, early 2008. At the time, I had a boyfriend, but Larry was this big drug dealer at the time. He had a little money, so he pursued me, and I loved the money and what he could do. Although, yes, I had a boyfriend at the time who I was madly in love with, still in love with.
Still in love with.
Yes.
You gotta make sure you make that known to him.
Still in love with. He was doing stuff for me that my boyfriend couldn't do financially. So
that's why you run off?
we didn't break up. He didn't know
you
about.
moved in with him and
No,
you were still going
That's
with
not true. I didn't move in with Larry at all.
him? Okay.
I didn't
You
move in.
started dating him?
Yes, sir.
Moved.
Yes, sir, I did. Not true.
All right. I mean, just trying to get a little clarity.
Yeah.
Let these guys know why they better keep their jobs.
Right. No.
See what happened. She's still in love, but Yana, a man came along with some paper and I was gone.
Typical.
Larry had went to jail for drugs. For a substantial amount of time, I don't know.
Over 5 years?
No, it was like a year or two.
Salute, brother Fresh. Salute, salute, salute. Salute, 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 salute.
Well, the first time he went to jail. He went several times for drugs.
I'm just wondering why you say he was a big drug dealer. That's what,
He was.
that's what has confused
He
me.
was.
Big drug dealers get more than a year or two, particularly if they're caught multiple times.
Yep.
Unless they're in partnership with law enforcement.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, that's all I'm asking.
I know.
I don't want people watching. I got a lot of guys, street guys, ex-offenders, current prisoners that watch regularly. And some of them might know him. We don't want to give him a bad jacket, for lack of a better term. Of course, but go ahead. So,
Yes, sir. So I got to whip the he was out. We end up bumping heads with one another in the store or something.
What program? Oh, I know what you're talking about. I ain't went to it yet. My guy, I ain't went to it yet, fresh. I just wrote down different shit, different apps and shit, but I swear to God, man, look, that shit, that app you told me, man, that shit, I remember that shit like 15 years ago. I ain't know they still had it. The FL, what you told me. So, no, I ain't even checked it out yet. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna get to it though sometime today. Yo, I appreciate that shit though. For real, for real.
Something passing. They changed numbers and me and Larry been friends. I had left Larry alone. I ain't want no more dealings with Larry after that.
you want to say anything about the daughter situation?
Larry knew that was my daughter, Your Honor. He gonna say, Larry, Your Honor, I have 8 children.
Attracting new customers has been tricky.
So we claimed our free business profile on Google.
Yeah, now we can accept bookings, list our products, even post updates.
Larry knows all my children.
I've had 8 children, I bet 2.
And Larry knows all my children, Your Honor.
Yo, I'm gonna say this like I said last night. I ain't got too much of a topic to elaborate on or whatever, so I'm just doing this shit. You get what I'm saying? Just whoever pop up and pop in and pop out or whatever, feel free. You get what I'm saying? I just ain't got nothing to elaborate on right now, so I'm just letting y'all hear Judge Mathis. That motherfucker a fool, yo. You get what I'm saying? Cause like last year, if y'all go back to all of my old vids and all of that shit, man, I was getting 300, 400 views, 1,000 views and shit like that. I barely get even 15 or 20. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just get back in the algorithm. You get what I'm saying? Just start even if I ain't got content, just still do little shit like this. Just, you get what I'm saying? For the people that rock with me and shit. Then give the lady snoopers and shit like that some little eye candy to look at and shit too. Appreciate you again, Fresh. For real, for real. For real, for real.
Larry been around a long time before me and him even started dating. Larry knows all
How
my
many
children.
girls?
I have 4 and 4.
Okay.
4 boys and 4 girls. And the daughter
You
he's
think
speaking
you knew, and how did you find out?
she had logged in on my phone, Facebook, and he was in her inbox talking about you can stay with me if you like dogs.
Yo, the brother Tigo Billy, he covered the news better. You get what I'm saying? Like, to be real, I don't even watch the news. I ain't watched TV in I don't know how long. And I'm talking like for real, like 6 months to a year. I ain't watched TV. I be on damn YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. And you get your news that way. You get what I'm saying? So if something affects me, that's when I bring the news out. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like the recent gas shortage in North Carolina. You get what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But the politics and shit, if I catch it, then I'll present it to you all and shit like that. I don't know what type of news, people are interested in looking at. You get what I'm saying? It's basically the same shit. Like coronavirus, you get what I'm saying? The vaccines and shit like that. Matter of fact, yo, it's a war going on in the Middle East, and y'all ain't even know that shit probably. Like a real war. You get what I'm saying? So I might do that, yo. For real, Ebony. Appreciate that. For real.
It's here. The moment that will define you. The UN has expressed fears of a full-scale war as the deadly conflict between Israeli forces and Palestinians.
Yo, so like I was saying, it's a war going on for real, for real. The Palestinians and Israel. You get what I'm saying?
Continues for a third day. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu warned Palestinian militants that this was just the beginning, threatening to strike with blows they haven't dreamed of. Tonight, President Biden said he had spoken to Mr. Netanyahu and said he hoped the violence would end sooner rather than later. At least 65 Palestinians, including 15 children, and 6 Israelis are reported to have been killed since Monday. In the past few days, Palestinian militants have fired a mass barrage of rockets into Israel, including on Tel Aviv. And Israel has carried out a heavy bombardment of Gaza, launching hundreds of airstrikes. Tensions have been growing in Jerusalem, partly fueled by a long-running threat to evict Palestinians from their homes in East Jerusalem. It all came to a head on Friday at Al-Aqsa Mosque. The site where it stands is highly sensitive, sacred for both Muslims and Jews. Israeli police used CS gas and stun grenades at the mosque, and Palestinian youths threw rocks at them. Here's our Middle East correspondent, Tom Bateman.
We were ready to switch it up.
Vaccines are turning the tide, but they're not without risks, especially for women. Rare cases of blood clotting, even fatal ones, leading some governments to slow down vaccinations.
We have now today chosen to continue our vaccine rollout without AstraZeneca.
But each delay puts more lives at risk as the coronavirus spreads. It's a balancing act between speed and caution in the fight against COVID-19. The risk of dying from COVID is much higher than getting a blood clot from a vaccine. But even more concerning is a new report from Oxford University that shows catching the coronavirus puts you at even more risk of a deadly blood clot. In a moment, we'll talk to a vaccine scientist at Johns Hopkins University. First, this report.
This is gonna stop. This is gonna give birth to the whole boom of it's never been enough. Let's go.
What's up, Ninja Nerds? In this video today, we're going to talk about COVID-19 vaccines. We're going to primarily talk about 3 vaccines that are being funded by Operation Warp Speed. We're going to talk about AstraZeneca, or the
I got you now, Ebony.
Moderna, and then Pfizer.
I got you, Ebony.
With Israel vaccinating more than 50% of its population, the country is now seeing a significant dip in its daily COVID-19 figures. Meanwhile, the EU has struck a deal for more Pfizer vaccines, and Portugal has lifted restrictions on the use of AstraZeneca vaccines on elderly people. Our Ethan Deb reports.
Among all the countries that have begun mass vaccination programs, Israel has been by far the most aggressive in its campaign, having vaccinated more per capita than any other country in the world. Having surpassed
I gotta get
its 5
my
millionth
hair.
vaccination jab this week,
My hair
Israel
retwisted, yo.
has inoculated 54% of its population. Among its 9.3 million population,
For real.
42% have also received their second dose. With a large number of Israel's population getting vaccinated, the number of serious cases of COVID-19 as well as the transmission rate are both continuing to fall. According to the nation's health ministry on Tuesday, the virus reproduction number has fallen to 0.95%. The European Commission on Wednesday announced it has reached an agreement with Pfizer-BioNTech for 4 million more doses in the next 2 weeks in hopes to tackle virus hotspots and to facilitate free border movement. These doses will be delivered before the end of the month and will come on top of the schedule of deliveries currently agreed between the drug makers and the member states. In Europe, Portugal's health authorities on Wednesday announced they have approved the use of AstraZeneca's COVID-19 vaccine for those over 65. The decision comes against the backdrop of new studies.
Now I'm ready to check on Africa.
What is My first thought was Africa. How in the world are they going to deal with this?
Tonight, COVID-19 spreads across Africa.
That means that we are not seeing people dying off in mass numbers as it was predicted. I think that is a very good news, and this is informed based on data.
Why do you think some people find that hard to believe, even if the data backs it up?
Chronic failures in the health system of South Africa's Eastern Cape have been exposed by the pandemic, according to a BBC investigation.
They're putting bodies out on the street. You're going to see that in countries in Africa.
Africa accounts for about 17% of the global population, but has only accounted for about 3.5% of the reported 1.1 million global COVID-19 deaths. This fact alone has baffled many in the West, some coming up with very racist reasons and not accepting that Africa is better than the West when it comes to the handling and managing of COVID-19.
It's going to be
COVID-19
horrible in the developing world.
Welcome to Tunacheki, and in this video, we present to you 5 reasons why Africa has a low COVID-19 death rates compared to the world.
What? Okay, switch it up. See what K Brown got to say.
Good morning. Trying to hide from the cam. I ain't going outside today. I ain't going outside today. Shout out to you, dear young boy. I feel like I ain't going outside today.
This Kwame Brown.
I got a couple more minutes. I gotta look at where I want. And then Mama's cooking for breakfast for me on somebody. Give me a second. Yeah, y'all got me smoking early this morning.
Ain't shit wrong with being disgruntled, right? But why wait so long to come out here and bash people and, get at people? You get what I'm saying? 20 years, that's a long time to be sitting back taking shit. You get what I'm saying? Unless you just got your shit situated to the point where you can go out here and clap back at people. You get what I'm saying? But I don't understand this shit. I don't even remember this cat from the NBA. You get what I'm saying? We the same age. I think I'm ready to be 40 in a couple of months. I think this motherfucker around that same age. I don't even remember this dude.
Lord have mercy. Let me put me another cold on here because I ain't going nowhere. I might break out the yak. Boy, it's getting spooky out here, boy. The little old bus got everybody talking about him. Everybody trying to strip with him. Boy, look at here. I guess I should have stayed being a little old bus like you want me to be on, instead of busting the internet wide open. I did this one time before.
I don't remember him, Ebony. But he keep talking about goddamn busting and doing this and that. This motherfucker gonna be silenced, yo, within the next 2 weeks. Like, you slowly hearing about Charleston White. You get what I'm saying? Charleston White was doing the same thing. Bashing Crips, Bloods, Muslims, Malcolm X, everybody. He's slowly drifting away. You get what I'm saying? This motherfucker right here fucking with Charlamagne the God. We don't even know what elites behind See the God. He already got a new network that he just brought into light called what? The Black Effect. That's for, all the black podcasters and black people that's trying to make it and shit like that. So See the God has got now, like, everybody can change. You get what I'm saying? Like, I remember on the Breakfast Club, he used to bash women about their weight and doing this and that. So Charlamagne had changed a whole lot. You get what I'm saying? So, oh yeah, Evan, I seen that shit where they was talking about oh, you said he flopped. Oh my god. Ooh, he gonna get you. He gonna get you, Ebony. He gonna make a video about you, Ebony. Your sexy self.
Look at you. Oops, I did it again. Yeah. See, I'm used to this shit.
He said he gonna get you, Ebony, for real.
Oh, and it's after 2 minutes. Hey, listen here. First of all,
And OG product words. Boom, 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 boom. Baba Trish.
I want to start off positive first. Because
Tigo, where you at, man?
I can see in the internet, and I've been, Mama's cooking, been watching. Mama's cooking, been watching. But what I didn't realize,
Just get to the point. Always playing.
been watching me. So, she's seeing all you little YouTubers and guys that, don't know me. Say I'm a bus. Cool.
Ebony, he gonna get you.
Whatever you want to say. But none of you attack the message. All of you attack the man. So last night, boy, I was getting pumped up. Boy, I had my music on. I'm mad. I'm ready to go at everybody. I'm watching gangsters talking about a little old bus. I'm watching just everybody got something to say. And it's cool, we can all have our opinion, but name the nigga who got on the internet, broke the internet, let everybody use his videos to make money off of it, encourage you to do so.
I ain't making money.
Flag or dox anybody. Said go do it. Then the stimulus check came in with love and exposing some punks. And now everybody trying to scruff with me.
Don't nobody never listen. He gonna be silenced though in a few weeks. Watch what I tell you.
And I want all you rappers, please pay close attention. Wake up, kick that little girl up off.
If he don't be silenced, his content gonna change. Like, he gonna stop going at NBA players and celebrities and shit, and this whole content gonna change. It's gonna be something in that nature.
Get your little ass in here. Get your skinny jean wearing that. No, y'all niggas got too many. Get up, sirs. Please get up, sirs, and come here for a second. Disrespect all you niggas. God, nigga, no. I be running into Lil Boosie. Shout out to Lil Boosie. I be running.
Most of the time, yo, he be subliminal. You get what I'm saying? So I be trying to figure out who the fuck he talking about.
Him and his niggas at the grocery store up the street and at the Walmart. So shout out to you niggas. But y'all niggas need to come on in here. Kick them girls up off you. They'll be there when you get back. Y'all niggas need to come on in because I'm about to tell y'all.
G'd up. Quinn, salute. Hey, look, oh yeah, I appreciate that, man. Like, I'm still rocking in this YouTube world. I'm still a small YouTuber and shit. You get what I'm saying? But I try to let everybody else, do their content the way they do it. You get what I'm saying? But I really ain't got too much to elaborate on, today like I normally do with my vids and shit. So since last night, I just started this little StreamYard shit, just bring news or entertainment or something with somebody, whoever check in, people be checking in, checking out. I ain't got number two eyes right now. You get what I'm saying? So that's how it be. You get what I'm saying? Especially with me. I ain't with the YouTube antics, making falls from graces and shit like that, bashing nobody. You get what I'm saying? I'm just being unique within me and just giving content the way I look at it. You get what I'm saying? So you already know antics always get the eyes of others. You get what I'm saying? So slowly somewhere down the line, somebody is going to stumble across my channel. You get what I'm saying? And I get more support than what I'm getting. So salute G'd up Quinn. For real. Salute. Hey yo, Ebony, Becky with the blonde hair, yo. I'm talking about this motherfucker crazy, yo, to come up with that shit.
And if y'all too drunk and sleeping high, hit. Tell one of your homeboys to go in there and hit, and then let them come tell your ass before you go record. You need to hear this shit. And I want to say this because all this started because
Yo, Ebony, I don't know if you rock with G'd Up channel. Go check his channel out and shit too. Hey, look, what time you be going live, G'd Up? Jersey Mommy, says she still be in your chat and stuff too. So what time you be going live and shit, man? So I can check you out.
I didn't shout out a guy, now that same guy that used to like me.
But Ebony, Kwame gonna get you though.
Now he's bashing me, and now somehow I'm gay. So I'm gonna give you the attention you're looking for since you want to try this quicksand now. Don't be mad. You the one who wanted to try. Because I gave everybody a taste of mama's cooking. I let everybody eat off mama's cooking. And then you want to play game. So you want to take your run at quicksand.
And like everybody be calling them their self real and this and that. I'm a real individual. You get what I'm saying? I really rocks with people. You get what I'm saying? Even though they don't show the support and love right back to me or reciprocate that shit, I always like support people. You get what I'm saying? Either in the chats or likes or comments or whatever. Salute, Billy. You get what I'm saying? So I'm a real genuine brother. I really appreciate the views that I do get. You get what I'm saying? The comments and shit like that too. I'm a small YouTuber. I don't even know how I got to 150 some subs. You get what I'm saying? But other than that, I ain't getting number 13, 20 likes at the most. So that means like only a few is going back and forth watching my shit. You get what I'm saying? So I appreciate that shit. I ain't ready to do no antics or nothing like that. Make videos or vlogs or lives trying to bash another YouTuber. You get what I'm saying? Falls from grace or none of that stuff. I'm gonna just be a real genuine brother. And then this is how I know that some of the big YouTubers or whatever you want to call it be watching my shit. For example, I'm real, so I use real examples. All right, the brother Popcorn, he be going live, different spells and shit the last couple of days, right? So y'all know I might pop up. I be in this chat. I might pop up on this panel and shit. Somebody will mention my name and shit, right? And then like a big YouTuber, or the reason why I say a big YouTuber because I ain't got number 150 subs. These motherfuckers be having 1K and shit like that plus. You get what I'm saying? But I know they be watching my shit, and this is how I know. Except for instance, somebody made a comment the other day. Ebony, the other day I made a StreamYard and shit, right? I don't know if it's a StreamYard video, and I had the watermelon green tea. Well, how about I think old boy asked what I've been up to, and before I can give him an answer, somebody else on the panel answered for me and said, "Oh, Earl ain't been doing nothing but drinking apple juice." So that lets me know, like, yo, you be watching my vids because there won't no damn apple juice. That was some green tea. So you will watch my shit from the bushes, but don't make no comments or nothing. You get what I'm saying? But everybody always see me say salute this person or salute that person. I don't see nobody sharing my shit on their community channels or whatever the case may be. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, Ebony, I'm looking for another flavor too. I stumbled across that shit in Food Line. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so like I said, y'all see I got 2 or 3 views right now. You get what I'm saying? So if I had a title up like, yo, I'm ready to do such and such to somebody or make my thumbnail dissing somebody. Oh my God, y'all know I'll be at damn 2,000 subs by now. Videos getting 500. But see, this is the thing y'all don't see. Okay, that's why I used to make them vids like, yo, I don't care for the 150 some subs I have now because I'm not getting 150 some likes. I'm getting like 12 likes at the most. You get what I'm saying? Where are my women at? I'm an attractive young guy. You get what I'm saying? Where are the women at? Where are the real guys at? You know, the real individuals that recognize real. You get what I'm saying? Fresh ain't dead. Salute to you, my brother. He called me, I called him. We text each other, check up. That's real. You get what I'm saying? But other than that, what everybody else at? I'm gonna stop saluting people too in their chats, or you get what I'm saying. Whenever I see them, they speak to me. I ain't saying shit. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna reciprocate that same energy. You get what I'm saying? Man, the brother Tigo used to try to do a live with me all the time, but I used to you know, I used to be on some shit like I just rather fall back and let everybody else entertain while I be entertained in the audience. You get what I'm saying? But other than that though, I started this shit last March. You get what I'm saying? I wasn't even thinking about subs. And then of course along the way, you learn how YouTube rocks and shit. So subs comes people start subbing to you. You get what I'm saying? So along the way, T History, Sex Money Murder P, a few other individuals who I used to rock with on their channel, or be like, yo, go sub to such and go sub to Sir earlier, such and such. So people sub to me off the strength of somebody else telling them to sub to me. That don't mean like they gonna sub to me and watch my content. They're gonna sub to me just to show love. You get what I'm saying? But don't only sub to me, go view my content. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I got all those subs from word of mouth. You sub to my shit, but you just don't watch my shit. You get what I'm saying?
See, I'm not here to scruff with everybody. But see, I'm going to use you as a teachable moment. Because you said I don't give solutions, huh? So you heard everything I said. And now, because I didn't shout your little bitch ass out, low key, what your name is, low key T for life. So I'm going to shout you out now. My mama told me don't disrespect you. So my mama told me just teach with it. Just use you as a teacher. Because see, that's what happens when you young niggas don't listen to mama's cooking. See, I wanted to come in here ape shit crazy. And I'm still going to say a little shit about your bitch ass. But my mama know that I'm going to do that. But see, I wanted to come ape shit crazy. But when you got when you got the essence of a true woman that taught you, that didn't go off every day and leave you and be partying and be gone all the time when she taught you and she let you speak and she taught you how to critically think. Yeah, you did this. Unlike you're insecure. It's the allegations of men. See, I want to tell you rappers, you athletes, all of you guys that's worth something.
Check that IG out at the bottom, Ebony. DM me sometimes and shit. You get what I'm saying? It's exchange numbers and shit.
All of you guys got a low key smooth
I'm gonna put my email in there too. Either or.
around. But not smoother, sorry. Low key T for life. Sorry, low key smoother if that's somebody's name. Low key T for life.
all of you niggas got one of them around you. See, as soon as I didn't do something that he thought I should do, we were friends at first. He had the video, giving his reaction, and then he exposed the ugly truth. He can't get his page monetized. Somehow he was saying the same thing I was saying, and now he mad because y'all listening to I'm saying it, but he should have said it, and he been saying it, and it's just like, Jesus Christ, get that effeminate tongue off me, boy. I told you I was a man. And I'm sorry that you can't understand it from my perspective, sir. In life, things are about perspective. You never had 100 phone calls in 10 minutes trying to get a nigga off the go along, get along game. As you can see, nigga, this been quicksand. So my phone has been on do not disturb. I haven't even looked at an email. I'm scared to look at the phone. That's why I ain't going outside today. That's why I'm smoking hookah. Did you not see what they trying to do? Set me up for jail or death? Don't you not see? They've been saying I'm angry. I woke up with violence. I'm doing all this shit. I'm getting threats behind the scenes from punk bitches that already know what time it is. So if they see that time, then automatically I'm the bad guy. See? You dumb, and I'm not. And my mama's cooking told me to show you that you gonna see how intelligent I am, boy. That's where you fucked up at. So I want to take the time, you little punk bitch, and I want to shout out pro basketball updates because that's another man that I left out. I want to take the time and shout out Star. Salute, because that's a real man. You know what Star said? I've been sending him emails, and shit, if he get back to me, and he can come on the platform, but it's not so, my nigga, respect. That's a man. You salute a man and move on. If you can eat with him, you eat with him. If not, you don't beef with him. See, a lot of you rappers, a lot of you ball players, y'all got niggas like low-key T for life, and that's your best dog. That's your best homie. He the one telling your wife who all you fucking with. Oh, and let me pause for a sec. No, I can't stop this cooking. I'll tell you later. But that type of nigga right there, low-key T for life that need validation for other men, y'all can be somewhere, and as soon as you don't do something that this emotional bitch think that you're supposed to do for him, sorry, mom, that you think he's supposed to do for him, that's the type of nigga that'll set you up for that do no twist.